This is Scott with Amateur Homestead. We have moved our homestead. There's a previous video kind of explaining why. We'll maybe make another video getting more into detail. Either way, we had to move 6 months ago. We moved from a real nice house. We've downsized. However, we got more acreage, and this is a lot more in tune to what we needed. What we have here, if you can see to our left, is our only neighbor. Pretty awesome. Front gate needs some work, and then we'll just kind of pan around this way. We have 3 acres. We got beehives over here. We started those a couple months ago. We'll tell you about that. In the middle, you can see our horse that we've had for 16 years. We finally got them on our own land. Some old semis that I'm working on getting rid of. House behind all of that, PICS container. That storage container behind that is horse pens, goat pens that we built. If you keep scanning over, you see the 10x8 shop I've been reduced to, the little metal shed next to the black car, our old RV. We ended up having to sell our boat when we made the transition. Another semi-truck, Dodge Ram, the Yukon's back behind all that, and we have our chicken coop over here. We've had to downsize in house by a lot, but by doing that, that made it where I could come home. I do work a lot of jobs, but I'm still able to build all this. When we got here, nothing was here. The perimeter fence was here, and that was it. We built everything else past that. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a tour of the whole place. All right, these are our beehives. As you can see, looks really weird, but they're all just flying around me. They've honestly got no interest in stinging or anything to that effect. They may land on you, but other than that, that's about it. Also forgot to mention, in our overview, we built ourselves, our friend came over with a tractor, dug us a little bit of a hole, made us a nice mound of dirt. We now have our own firing range, our own gun range, just to shoot anything from the little 22s to, I've shot the 357 here. Directly behind this is actually a lime rock pit, so there's honestly nothing behind this fence line. But just as a precaution, we went ahead and put a big mound here. If we go as far out as we can this way, through our front gate and all the way over to the end of the easement, we have a 200-yard range, which really isn't too bad. I doubt I could hit anything from that distance, but if we ever get that good, we have the distance to go back. Alright, over here is my stockpile of crap, building supplies. My wife calls it my pile of crap. However, my pile of crap has allowed us to build a lot. Whenever I can, while I'm out running supplies at night, I have my trailer with me. After I'm done working, I swing behind Publix's, Winn-Dixie's, anywhere I can, all the shopping complexes out where we work, pick up pallets. Pallets are great for free wood. You can build all sorts of stuff out of them. I'll show you a couple things we've already built. Land timbers, we use a ton of these things out here. Yes, you're right, they're not the best pole in the world, but when you buy them on sale for $1.50 a piece, they are a cheap pole that'll last at least a few years. And then later on, maybe you have more money later on, then you could buy a better pole. Right now, we don't have that much money, and we have to do with what we had. These were on sale a couple weeks ago, normally about $3.50 a hit. They were $1.50 a piece, so we bought 50 of them just because we know we use them. We try to keep those up off the ground. All this lumber here, as well as these roof trusses here, as well as all these bricks here. A house down the way just a little bit decided it would be a great idea to scrap his mobile home. Whatever he wants to do, I don't care. It was mainly a metal-sided mobile home. None of my business really, but I went over there, helped him disassemble it. In return, I got to take any of the wood I wanted because all he wanted was the metal out of it. So I took as much scrap wood as I could. Some of it's broken, some of it's splintered, it's got nails, but it will be great for just building randomized stuff. Same thing with the roof trusses. I have a project in plan for those. Bricks, you can never have enough cinder blocks. So I just piled them up and they really never ever go bad. They can just sit there. I have some supplies left over from some of my other stuff. Some of the stuff is just rotting away, so I got to throw it out. I'm hoping to get all this mess cleaned up pretty soon. We had a pool at the old house. We no longer have a pool here, but we came across this pool for free. It was pretty moldy when we got it. It needed to be cleaned. Nothing a little chlorine can't clean up. So hit it with some chlorine, pressure washed it, set it up real quick. It's not the most level thing in the world, but it's great to just jump in and get out of this Florida heat. This is the rabbit hutch that we had at the last house, so there's nothing new with this. What is new is that the vet cannot tell the difference between a male and a female. We were supposed to have 2 males. We now have a male and a female. So we've already had 1 set of baby rabbits, and it didn't end up so well because we weren't expecting them and we weren't prepared for them, and they ended up all not making it. However, we are pretty sure that she's about to pop any day of the week. We are set up this time, and we will see what happens with some rabbit babies. This is our burn pit that we made. We had our friend come in with a tractor and dig it down about 1.5 foot. We throw any boxes, ropes, anything, and then a bunch of yard waste, wood, anything that we throw into it. We just burn it one night, have a nice bonfire. We got all these bricks that we have it lined with. We got those for free, actually. They were considered mess ups at a local masonry yard, and we got in contact with someone who was able to get them out of the yard for free, and then he gave them to us for free. So once again, if you keep your contacts open, everyone's job has some kind of a perk, and all you have to do is, so long as they realize what that perk is, and then everyone can have it. These chairs, once again, were free. They were green and disgusting and were out by the road. Nothing that a little bit of chlorine won't clean up. That's what's funny. No one knows how to clean anything, apparently. All it takes is chlorine in Florida. It'll clear it right up. When we got here, this peach tree here was just absolutely covered in vines. So what we did is we killed all the vines as much as we could. We cut them all at the bottom. We're not pulling them out of the tree. We're just trying to let the tree get a chance to regrow. If you could look all through here, we have peaches coming out of our ears. Now, how good they are, I don't know, but that shows to me that the bees were definitely doing a good job. And there's some kind of a bug on my peach. And now he's gone. So we'll see how these peaches turn out. This tree was already here. It was just in really poor shape. The vines were about to have killed it. It is greened up a lot, but it's still rather scrawny looking. So we'll see how it ends up.